All right, we're back. Different setup. Tony, I don't know if you're here yet. I'm trying to find you in Messenger. There you are. StreamYard. There you go. There's the link. All right. I'm just having dinner. I'm just hanging out. Oh, dinner part 2. How will it end? It'll end. It'll end with. That's me doing the dishes. Right, Tony? That's how it ends this evening.
Hey now.
Hey now. I'm just having dinner. I'm eating broccoli. I'm eating my vegetables. You know? Nice shirt.
Yeah.
How'd you get that shirt? Wow.
I don't know. I can't say. I don't think. Not on here anyway, because these are not in your store. So.
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Man. Cool. Well, yeah, it was great talking to you, man. Hal Face is here. It was great talking to you on the phone earlier, man.
Yeah.
I was just, ran to Starbucks, just hanging out, and then I saw. Excuse me. I guess you had called. I guess you
Yeah.
called me.
Yeah. Half face. Half face. Check your mailbox. He was our winner last week in trivia
Mm-hmm.
on my show, and he's got a guitar pick coming his way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I should have cooked this broccoli a little more. It's kind of rough.
We had Pizza Hut pizza and breadsticks and wings and yeah.
How did you delivered?
No, I went by there after work. Yeah.
Do they still have the restaurants, or is it just like a tiny little place that you just pick up?
No, they still have the dine in. The ones around here have the dine in delivery.
Is it like the original restaurants though? like the
Yeah,
huge restaurants with the red cups and that whole deal.
it is. Yeah, yeah.
Wow, those things are ancient,
The logo's
right,
not the
Janice?
same. Um, they have them here. Yeah, I know it. They're not everywhere anymore, but
No.
yeah, it used to be they would build the buildings in one shape in that red. Um, it's not like that anymore.
Hmm.
But yeah, they're all over the place here, and always have been.
Hmm.
Yeah,
We don't have them here. Here, you just have the pickup or delivery. It's almost like a station. You walk in, there's barely enough room to turn around. It's just a tiny little thing. It's not like the old restaurants. Like when I was a kid, I grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I remember after whatever sports I played, you go to the Pizza Hut, and the team that wins gets pizza, right? Is that how it
yeah,
works?
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and so it was like the old style restaurant, like the restaurant we all know, you know,
Yeah.
with the red cup. And man, that sounds so good. That's the only way you can get Pizza Hut around here. Actually, is if you go to Target.
Oh,
In Target, they have little to
yeah,
go Pizza Hut pizzas.
yeah,
It's been years since I've eaten one of those. I got one at a Target in Richmond, California. Oh, I can't even tell you what year that was. That was so long ago. It's been over 10 years. Way over. Probably closer to 15, 16, 17 years since I've had a Pizza Hut.
yeah.
It's good stuff though.
Oh, yeah,
I'll admit it.
yeah, yeah. And
I'm just having broccoli.
I should, but yeah, I love my pizza though. I do. Um, yeah,
I've got all this food here that I should eat before my wife comes back. We went shopping. Okay, here's all your food,
yeah.
And excuse me, I gotta drink something. Um I only went out to eat. I went to Five Guys. I went and picked up Five Guys one night, Five Guys burgers, and then I think that was it. Everything every other meal has been me cooking food here.
Yeah, you better hide what's left. Your wife will say you've been eating out every night.
I know, but I haven't. I haven't at all. At all. And I don't think I will tomorrow either. Because I've got these sweet and spicy chicken wings from Trader Joe's, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no! Did you see this? You see what Halface says?
Huh. Wow. Well, I'm glad it made it there, whatever shape it was. I've had that happen. Um, yeah, that's why I always each week's winner. I always say, "Let me know when it arrives." Because you never know. I mean, you literally never know.
Do you insure them?
No,
Oh.
no,
Do you do tracking?
no,
oh,
not on those. No,
oh, because it's so small.
I've had one. I had one that, and I'm constantly getting memorabilia in the mail, guitar picks or whatever, all kind of stuff. But I had one, forget what band it was. It was Bruce Kulick. Um, and it got lost in the mail, and the guy gave me my money back, and it was months and months later, like 8 months later, it showed up in my mailbox.
Wow.
Um, yeah, and I
And
contacted the guy. I said, "Look, it showed up here
you were
after
like,
all."
you were like,
Well, no, I contacted him and said, "Look, I'm happy to pay you for it." He was like, "Don't worry about it."
he's like, who is this?
Yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah, no,
That's a good thing you did that. That actually that kind of happened to me. Not that, but this is before YouTube. This is like 2000, 2000, 2000,
yeah,
2001. I used to buy these VHS tapes off eBay. Tapes of like TV, like bootlegged like specials. This particular one, this is like the making of Superman 2 or something. People selling them on VHS,
right,
copies. And I remember what happened. Like one like same type of thing. It showed up broken or didn't show up at all or something. And then the guy gave me my money back. And then he sent me another one later. And then I sent him money, that type of thing, you know, similar type, sort of. Just, different, whatever,
yeah.
different thing. But
Well, you never know. Um, but yeah, when I mail anything out that's, you start to get $100 and more, value, then I'll put tracking on it and get insurance on it, you know. Um,
hmm, I guess it depends.
yeah,
Um, I haven't bought anything on eBay for years. I used to. I used to do eBay all the time. Get guitar parts. I would build guitars. I would build Kramer guitars out of parts like all the time and play them. Like years ago, years and years and years ago.
yeah, yeah,
Guitars, guitar parts, um, all kinds of stuff. I haven't bought anything off eBay. Like I just said, I really haven't bought anything off there for a long, like years. I
yeah,
can't even remember the last thing I actually got off eBay. Can't remember at all. Actually, it might have been like some guitar straps or something. But
yeah,
we're going back 11 years or no. No, we're going back like 12, 13 years.
yeah.
It might be that long ago. Oh,
Well,
Halface, is that you? Oh, okay. Halface sent me a picture of this.
oh, cool.
Check this out. Hey, Warren Graham, music and 50/50 lover. Welcome, man. We're hanging out, just chilling. Oh, that's fine. That's a tweet. Look at that. So it showed up
Nice.
showed up in this bag.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, when it's blurry, it's impossible. It's like it doesn't matter what it says if it's so blurry you can't even see.
Yeah. Blah blah
There
blah.
we
Oh, there
go.
it is. It must have got wet or something. A lot of times envelopes will rip if they get wet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've had that happen. Stuff show up ripped and open, and you can tell it got wet.
Yeah. Spam. Oh, I got spam in the Van Halen group.
Uh oh.
There's somebody in the group that always they're right on it. They message me every time they find something, and they're like, "Spam, get him." So that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is it? Comment. Oh, oh, they mentioned me. Oh yeah, this has nothing to do with Van Halen. Whoever this is, delete post and block user. That's what I'm doing. Goodbye. You just joined the group today, and you're spamming the group with stuff that has nothing to do with us.
Oh shit.
Bye bye. No, I just got rid of them. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, Half Ace is good. He knows his rock and roll. He's won before also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so different, like different bands and stuff.
Different bands, hard questions. Um, I got a hard one tomorrow, Half Ace. Got to be on your game to get it. Yeah. I didn't mention this to Johnny to you, but the 16th, which is I guess not next Friday, but the one after that, I'm gonna be on Will Dunham's show, Will Star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um,
Cool.
and that's a 6 p.m. Eastern start
Mm-hmm.
is when he does his stuff. Yeah. Nice guy, Will. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, I like Will. So that'll be a lot
Mm-hmm.
of fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I was on his show a couple times,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
long time ago. Like I was like one of the first people on
Yeah.
there. I think
Yeah.
like a couple years. It's been a couple years or so.
Yeah.
Two. No, no. It's been over a year and a
Will
half.
hadn't gone into it a lot, and I'm going to ask him, but he's my age or older. I think he's a little older than me, but he grew up out there near where Ed and Al grew up, and he said that he's been to these backyard parties. Um,
Wow.
yeah,
In the 70s?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. I'm gonna ask him about that. Yeah, I'm curious. He popped in our show a couple of weeks ago when we opened up the chat there, but I I noticed him down in the green room, but he was gone all of a sudden. You know, um, yeah,
Hmm. Wow.
I
Wow.
don't
Well,
know about
that's
you,
cool.
Johnny, but I always, and I don't know how blurry this is, but I always check my coin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you do too. Hey, I found one.
No, no, I don't.
I do.
I,
It's
I,
just
I,
habit.
wow.
Yeah. Not that I need any, but yeah, you just always look, you know. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess I could. Oh man, I got to get a. Yeah, speaking of that, I got to get a refill real quick because I just ate. I just ate. Oh. I'll be right back.
All right.
We got one person watching us, so try to keep calm.
No worries. All right. How how many's in the chat? Half face, you still here? Everybody say hi.
Danny, welcome, Danny Alexander. We're just hanging out. I just am I here right? Mic's on. Yeah, there it is. Um, just had dinner.
We're on your main channel or your other channel?
My second channel.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there's no numbers down here, and
No,
I I noticed that up there. I'm like, maybe this is not the main channel. Yeah.
that's different. Yeah, yeah, we can have leaves. Um, no, no, I just I do the vlogging over here, I guess, and yeah, it's just. I mean, the way I look at it is, when you do a main show, like we did the thing tonight, you know, it's like people are watching that. That's what they're doing, and unless they know about over here, they can jump over here, but you know, it's you want to leave them wanting more, you know.
Yeah.
And so they know about tomorrow night. So tomorrow night will be the next big thing. But no,
Saturday Night Live.
yeah, yeah. I just feel like over here I can just chill out, just say and do whatever,
Yeah.
because I don't have as many people over here.
Yeah.
Um, and it's more of a just more loose, as far as like just myself. Like I can experiment over here. I can like.
So we can swear on on this channel, huh?
Well, I mean,
Hot damn.
yeah. I mean, I still probably won't. You know, depends on how late it gets, I guess. You know, um, you know, there's just random stuff over here. It's just like just random. You know, you know.
Where's
You know.
Ned at?
He is outside.
Oh, he's on the hunt.
He's outside somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. And what I do is I leave the door just like slightly open so he can push it open. So when he comes in, if he wants to come in, he'll open the door and just walk right in.
Yeah, right.
And hopefully he won't have anything with him when he does. I don't think he would. I don't think he if the door, usually I put a shoe in between the door. And that's when I look over and I realize, oh, he's in the bathroom and he's throwing a rat around.
Yeah,
That's not what I want.
yeah,
Because I have to clean it up. It's horrible. You
yeah.
know, right, Danny? Oh my gosh.
My
Oh.
two, my two girls are asleep
Mm-hmm.
as we speak on the couch. Hey, not a peep.
Well, what? Oh, it's late. It's like midnight there, huh?
Yeah, almost.
It's only 9 o'clock here. My night's just beginning.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, I've got this review I got to do of that wireless.
Yeah, I saw you mention that yesterday. Have you used those in the past?
No,
You never used those?
I've never tried it. No,
Yeah.
no. What I want to do is I want to film the review at night. I want to use my lights. One of the cool things about having those lights is I can take cool pictures. Like you really can't see what they look from here. It's you really can't. Let's see, like they in pictures they really look. They look like this. They really you
Right.
know it really gives off like really cool. Like there you can't really see it, but for real it's like you
Yeah.
know. So I can take really cool pictures with them. And so why not if I'm going to make a video, if I'm going to do a review, and it's 11 o'clock in Texas. Where in Texas are you, man? I've been to Texas many times. I've played there many times. Austin, I've played. Dallas, I've played. Um, Maybe somewhere else. Just random places. But anyway, having these lights and making a video is just it just adds to the mood, the atmosphere of the video or whatever. So I keep wanting to do the thing at night. Um, but obviously I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it now. And I don't even know if I don't think anyone's here. I've got neighbors. I don't think they're here though. So technically I actually could do it where I could actually plug in and actually play. Um,
Well, you could do that as a vlog one day,
mm-hmm.
and that'd knock a day out on your April
Mm-hmm.
Veda.
Yeah, I could. I could. Um, I just feel like, yeah, right now it just isn't. Uh, then tomorrow we're going to be live. I could do it tomorrow before Saturday night because it'll be dark. 7:30. I could do it after sun goes down. I could do it
Yeah.
and then do the regular show. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do it tomorrow evening. I'll just knock it out.
Yeah.
Do the unboxing. Live stream yourself filming an unboxing. Yeah, I could do that. There's so many different things that thing about being live, man. There's so many different things you can do. Did you know you can go live on a channel? Uh, do two different streams at the same time. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
I used to do that. I used to do that. Where I'd be live with one source, and then I would go live from a second source, same channel.
Oh,
So
same channel. I think I've seen
yeah,
where you've gone live on this channel and your main channel at the same time. Um,
I did one time when I was waiting for other people. Like we were doing a main show, and this is before Facebook, so I didn't have to like hurry up and 'cause with Facebook there's deadlines when you go live on Facebook. Are you on Facebook? Do you go live on there? I don't know.
Not live on there.
I
I'm
don't.
on there. Yeah.
When you go live on, oh, you're on Cisco, Texas. That's cool, man. I've possibly been through there. Um, but yeah, on Facebook when you go live using StreamYard, if you say you're going live at midnight, you have to go live before 12:09. 12:09 is when it's like before 12. They give you 8 minutes or 10 minutes, and if you don't hit the button before then, it cancels it.
Oh,
It
Lord.
cancels the stream
Huh.
to Facebook. To Facebook.
Yeah.
So this was some show. And actually, the video is actually on here. Yeah, I was waiting for like Mancuda or something on the other channel, and I never hit the button. But I said, "Hey, everybody, jump over to the second channel," and that video is on here of me sitting here, like waiting, and I was live for like 30 minutes or an hour on here before we even started over there.
Yeah.
I remember
Right.
that. Yeah, yeah, and that video is here on the channel here. I remember that. Yeah, yeah. But no, man, you can go live on one channel with different sources. You know, I do
Yeah.
that sometimes, just because it's fun.
What? We're in April already here, Johnny. So June 11th is it's just a couple of weeks away. It's right around the corner. What type of press is going to happen around that album, do you think?
I think there's gonna be a lot of stuff, lot of press. You know, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to that,
Oh, yeah, me too.
to hearing that, and thank you to Music Therapy Laz. I don't think he's here, but yeah, he ordered me a copy of that. Like he just told me, he's like Johnny. He's like, do you want one of these?
Yeah.
Do you want the vinyl? It's if you want it, here it is. Wow, thank you, man.
Yeah, nice.
You know,
Nice.
I don't have a record player, so I normally, I buy stuff off iTunes. Is
Well,
normally what I do.
that vinyl, and I'm sure you will, but I would not even open it. I would keep it sealed. You
Hmm.
know, yeah. Um,
Howface, is that true? You listened to the entire Women Children First album since we started the stream, and it's already over.
it's only a half an hour
Uh
long. You know, yeah,
huh.
38 minutes, I think. How many minutes are
Wow.
we into it now? Yeah,
35.
35.
Yeah, that's a great record. It's one of my favorites. I always say there's something about that one. It's just a timeless record.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely, it is. Um, yeah,
It just ended. How are you listening to it? On vinyl, tape, cassette, CD, MP3? Did the very last song fade out or did it stop? I remember the first time I heard that very last song on there where it comes in and then uh see I grew up probably like you. I grew up on the vinyl of that. I my, Women Children First I first got on vinyl. So man, this is so weird. So back in the day, for me, it's later than you. For me, 1987, 88, 89. Those are my times of first getting into this stuff. This band and certain. It really depends on what the store had at the time that I would go to. There's like one store,
yeah,
so if they had Women and Children First on vinyl and not cassette or CD, I had to get it on vinyl. And actually, this is before I actually had a CD player. So
yeah,
I remember this is something we should be doing on a Van Halen show.
yeah,
Anyway, I remember we'll talk about this too on another thing, but my glasses are dirty. I'll tell you right now though, each album, Van Halen 1, I first bought on cassette. Van Halen 2, I first bought on vinyl. Women Children First, I first bought on vinyl. Fair Warning, I first bought on cassette. Diver Down, I first bought on. That's a tough one because I had both. I'm gonna say I had it on vinyl first.
yeah,
A lot of those early records I had on vinyl first, which is funny, because vinyl really wasn't in style anymore. It had just gone out of style when I like the stores were like you right after I got that stuff on vinyl, you didn't see it in like stores like regular retail stores like brand new.
yeah,
Like it was gone. It was just cassettes and CDs, and then of course cassettes went away. You go into there was a time where you go into, well, for me it's different out here because out here we have what's called Amoeba Music, and it's like the biggest used record store on the planet. There's three locations: Hollywood, Berkeley, and San Francisco.
yeah,
And there was actually one week. There was actually I had gone to each location in one week. I went down to Hollywood to audition for this band, and while I was there, I went to that location. You know, um, and then I went to San Francisco, and then I lived in Berkeley at the time, so the Berkeley one was just down the street. But anyway, Amoeba Records, they have everything there: vinyl, CD, cassette, you name it. So pretty much every release out there, whatever it's on, you can find it on pretty much any of those formats. Pretty much, you know. But there was a time. There was a time. What is that? A beak neck?
that's the new Tom Harhive neck that he got to go on
Oh
his new
wow.
creation. Yeah. So I don't know that he'll put the Kramer water slide on it or not, but
Hmm.
yeah. So
That's cool.
I'm sure he'll let us know Sunday. Yeah.
Awesome.
W- When I now I bought them all on vinyl. Van Halen 2 and Van Halen 1 at, after that. Women and Children first. And from then on, from 81 on, I bought these albums the day they came out, but um, 81 was on vinyl.
Steve Carmichael is here.
Steve Carmichael.
It's Steve Carmichael. Hey man.
Hey now.
Hey now. We're just chilling, man. I just had dinner. And of course we're talking Van Halen because we don't know anything else. Or I don't. That's all I know.
I know. Me too. So 82 Diver Down on vinyl. Cassettes had already been out at the time, but nobody bought them much. But the first Van Halen on cassette I bought the cassette and the vinyl at the same time, 1984. Yeah. And then the next, it was cassette and cassette. I don't think I bought vinyl after maybe 1984. Um, and I just
You mean brand new or collecting?
knew. I mean, I pretty much stayed with the popular. It was vinyl and then cassette and then CD, and I still buy. I just bought just because I lost one and one scratched. I bought the remaster box set of the Roth albums.
Oh, how is
Uh,
it?
again,
Is it cool?
I hadn't gotten it yet.
Oh. I
Um,
never had that. I think Paul has that. Neanderthal, I think.
yeah, the only one that your ear can really tell it's remastered is 1980 Women and Children First. You know, um,
How so? Like
it it just sounds like it sounds a little brighter and a little you can hear more bass in it. Um, yeah, yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
I'd like to hear that one. Yeah, that's my favorite one, and that's the one I always say. There's a timeless sound to it because a lot of albums you can tell around the time they was made. At least
yeah,
back in the day. At least now there's everything is retro, this and that, and they try to copy sounds of a long time ago, and so now it's like a little. There's like everything's just kind of mixed up. But let's say with records from the 60s, 70s, 80s, you put one of those songs on and I can just by hear if I've never heard it before, I can kind of guess, oh, this was around, this time because of the
yeah,
production, you know. And something about Women Children First, there really isn't anything that gives it away. Yes, there is some reverb there, so that maybe the reverb part of it. But as far as the tones on the record, as far as the drums and guitar and whatever, there's really nothing that gives it away that it's 1980 to me.
yeah. No, it's
That
not.
that that particular one.
But if you listen to those six in the box set, that's the one that kind of stands out to say, remastered. You know. But I like the production on Van Halen 1, Van Halen 2, 1984. I like those. My ears like those the
Mm-hmm.
best.
Mm-hmm.
I think once Hagar came on, and the tone and the producers evolved into, y- nothing wrong, but it you didn't hear Mike's bass enough in, like, OU812, you know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
just wasn't enough
Well,
of it.
well, the thing is, the bass is there in 0812. It is there. It's just the production of the entire album is very, very, very. The mastering is very bright of the entire thing.
Yeah,
So anything that's bass gets kind of gets lost. But it
yeah,
is there. It is there because you can EQ it. If you EQ it, if EQ it enough, the bass stands out. You hear it.
yeah,
And definitely when they did the best of both worlds, when you hear the 812 songs on that, you know, it's heavily everything is brought up, and you hear the bass definitely on it.
yeah, yeah.
You know, but yeah, the bass is there. It's not like it wasn't there. Here's part of my collection from years ago. For some reason, I've had these cassettes sitting here for like years, so I always pull them out and show them. This is a Philippines pressing of 0812.
Mm,
Philippines, and I would assume bootleg. I would I would assume this is just a bootleg in the Philippines. I would assume this is not an actual WB.
yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it is. Oh,
It's
maybe it
got the
is.
logo on it. Maybe it's just that's the
Well,
what what came out in that country.
it's got yeah, but it's so. I mean,
Yeah,
it's. I mean, it's like
it looks like a head cleaner.
you know. Look, it says two for the second side. There's like twos on it, ones on it. It's such a weird. Yeah, it does say WB and stuff, but you would think it would be like more of official looking. I mean, there's just something so weird about it. And actually, I haven't listened to it for a long time. Man, it's too bad we're not over on the other place. I could actually put it on and play it. That's something I was thinking tonight. I'm like, I should be live, over there instead. Um, and we could actually listen to some music. Man, we probably should have done that, but next
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Next time, because we can play stuff and not get not that I get dinged over here because I can't. Well, I could copyright. I could over here. I'm not monetized over here, so there's no there's none there's I can't get in trouble for any of that. But wow, but yeah, man.
have you read
No.
that yet?
Oh, I didn't even see. No, no, I haven't.
Yeah,
I know the guy that wrote it.
that's a good one.
I know the guy that wrote it. I see him all the time on Twitterland. He tags me all the time. He mentions me all the time. For a guy that wrote books on Van Halen, he tags me all the time to get my opinion on stuff, which is awesome. So as soon as it goes off, he tags me and Nerd Halen all the time in things. And like, hey, what guitar was this? Hey, what blank, whatever. And 10 times out of 10 I can respond back and be like, oh yeah, that was this, that was this, that was this.
Yeah,
And yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dude, man. I've had him on a couple times. I've hung out with him, at the NAM show. We hung out one year.
Yeah.
Greg Renoff and uh yeah, and that's I didn't know Ted Templeman. He's from here, Santa Cruz. I had no idea. Not that I'm from here. I'm not. I've only lived here 6 years, but the fact that he was from here, it's so weird because you know when I go out, it's kind of rare that I run into anybody that's pumping Van Halen in the radio, or I see a Van Halen T-shirt anywhere. Santa Cruz just isn't. I mean, it's just such a different. It's not the Bay Area. This is like a beach town where I live. It's
Yeah.
not like. I mean, it's. I guess it's a major city, Santa Cruz. Everybody knows about it, but it's
Yeah.
not like a major huge. It's not a big place.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
it's not like San Francisco. Well, San Francisco's not really that big either, but everybody knows it. It's compact. San
Right.
Francisco, Oakland, Berkeley. You know, I'm to see somebody wearing a Van Halen shirt. It's no big deal, but down here, it's kind of rare. So to hear that Ted Templeman, is actually from here, it's just kind of cool. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah, Ben Tom. Yeah, Santa Cruz is known for this for well, there's a brand called Santa Cruz. You see those hoodies all the time, you know, like on the back says Santa Cruz, and yeah, surfing is the big thing here. I mean, I live just across the freeway from the ocean. Everybody surfs here except me.
Now, you said a while back, Johnny, that the Huey Lewis in the news video that's on the beach that was made there.
Yeah, yeah, at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
Yeah.
If you
Nice.
guys saw The Lost Boys, the movie, that opening sequence is just filmed right there. Like that place is still there. It's all the same. The what do you call the thing with the horses? The you ride the horses in circles. What do you call that? Um, yeah, it's all the same. There's a video game arcade. It's still there. Everything. And anyway, yeah, that video was shot on the beach right there, which I never knew. I mean, growing up, I didn't even live here then, but
Yeah.
to learn that later, and then to see the video and be like, oh yeah, that's the place. I mean, not
Yeah.
that it's a huge deal now. I really don't. Um, it's cool. It's cool. You
Yeah.
know. Um,
I remember that in the 80s. Yeah, I wasn't huge on Huey Lewis and not really huge on that song maybe, but that yeah, I liked the video though.
mhm. That was my first real concert. Was Huey Lewis.
Oh, really?
Sports. Huey Lewis
Yeah.
Sports. That was my first one. So for me, I didn't know Van Halen, but I knew Huey Lewis at the
Oh,
time.
don't say that, Johnny.
Well, it's the truth.
Oh.
You know, Huey Lewis Sports, Huey Lewis 4. Those were my tapes, and then it was right after 4. That's when I got 50 on 50.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
no, I was into it. What was his name? Chris Hayes. I was into the guitar player and Huey Lewis before Eddie Van Halen. Don't tell anybody.
Oh, Lord, Chris
Don't
Hayes.
tell anybody,
He's
because
good. He's good though. Yeah, he is. But no, I will not tell anybody. Believe
not
me.
that we're live, but no. Well, I mean, I was a kid, and that's what I knew. I had those tapes, and then, like I've always said, it wasn't until Back to the Future, putting the headphones on George McFly, you know.
Now, when MTV came out, it was 1980. Okay, and my neighbor, and this was just the time where you had cable, you know.
You had to get a
Prior to that,
box.
right?
You had to have
had to
a
get a
box on the
box,
top of your TV. Yeah.
and it was you had HBO all of a sudden,
Well, I didn't.
and
I
and
I never had HBO ever. I still don't. I've never
yeah.
had any of that. But yeah, my neighbors did. Yeah.
Well, the when MTV came out in '80, I had heard about it, and I went next door and watched MTV, and I would go next door like,
Good night, Halface.
later, dude, have a good one. Um, I would go next door like every afternoon after school and, and just watch. And I was like, Mom and Dad, well, we got to get cable soon. You know,
Hmm.
we got to have this MTV. But in its earliest days, 80, 81, 82, it was just music. But they played those Van Halen Oakland clips were a part of the early era of MTV.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
Hmm.
and you would wait, and it wasn't often. It wasn't like it was every day, but one or two times a week, you would either hear about it later or Unchained, and you know, yeah,
Hmm. That was before my time. We didn't get MTV till 83, till 83, and you know, it was all Duran Duran.
oh
That
yeah,
and then the first time I saw the Unchained Oakland video was on Headbanger's Ball in 1988.
mm,
That's the first time I saw that. And what happened was somehow I had an ACDC Back in Black cassette in a little tape recorder, and I don't know how I knew. Like they're like coming up, or I don't even know how. I'm sitting there watching the TV. It's like late at night, midnight or something, and I hurried up and I grabbed my ACDC cassette and I took some tape and covered the top, put it in, and once that started, I
yeah,
hit record.
yeah.
So again, it's just on a cassette from like a like holding your phone up to the TV, like audio. So so that's how I first saw that. I saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. This is amazing. Because I was already a fan by then.
Yeah,
88. You know, um, I'm like, this is incredible. And so I recorded it on this ACDC cassette, and which song was it? Every time I hear that ACDC song, it's burned it because the next day I listened to that cassette over and over like nonstop because that was my very first introduction to live Roth era Van Halen.
yeah.
Was that my very
Right.
first? I knew Live Without a Net. You know, I probably had seen Van Halen already, maybe in '88, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, Not sure, maybe not, maybe not. But I knew Live Hagar because of Live Without a Net. But so my very first introduction to live Roth was Unchained Oakland, and it was just the heaviest freaking. It was the coolest. So I get it. Running a
That
Van Halen
that
group,
is weird
you know.
hearing that you knew Live Without a Net before the Oakland stuff. That to me, that yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah. Don't
Wow.
tell anybody. Don't
No,
tell all
no, I
those
mean,
weirdos in the group. You know, but no, no. See, that's why I can enjoy all of it because it was opposite. It was opposite for me, and it was always all about Edward. Still is. I
oh
mean,
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
the greatest ever. And so anyway, so every time I hear this one particular ACDC song off Back in Black, I can't tell you the name, but every time I hear the song, it's burned into my head when it goes and goes into Oakland Unchained because I'd recorded over the cassette. right?
Yeah.
Um, and so I listened to that all day the next day, knew it. And finally I was in New York, and I went into this record store, and they sold, the bootleg VHS tapes. They sold them in there,
Yeah. Right.
and you know what I'm talking about, those tapes where people make a cover and then it's just a blank tape
Yeah.
on the outside, but you put it in and it's all this TV
Right.
clips.
Yeah. Right.
Um, and so in New York, I got this one. It said Van Halen promos, 1978 or 77 no 78. It said, you really got me. Running with the Devil, Jamie's Crying, Pretty Woman, um, actually the technically, if you watch the Oakland Unchained, those three videos, it's in a different order. It starts Oakland Unchained is the last one they do, right? It
Yeah.
goes it goes
That's the encores.
it's what is it?
It,
So this
it,
is
it,
so this is Love. Hear about it later, or is it reversed?
that year they did.
It's Hear
No,
about it later.
it's here because it comes right after Alex's solo.
It's Hear about it later. So this is Love and Unchained,
Yeah.
all uncut. It's three videos all together.
Right.
That's how they are. Unless
That's what it is.
unless you've seen it,
Yeah, it's not like that they're back right.
it's all like one. It's all spliced together. It's like a production of three different things. Oh, and it had the 79 ones too, of Dance the Night Away, You're No Good, and Bottoms Up.
Yeah.
All one thing, all one block of video.
Yeah.
Hey, British Blues, dude.
Andrew.
So anyway, so I'm in New York, and I got this tape. Let me show it to you. I have one sitting right here. Let me grab it. Say hey. Say we got 5 people watching this. Leave a thumbs up.
Andrew, how's it going? Nice to see you.
All right. My volume on? All right. I don't it's none of these. I'm here, right? Yeah. So, it's stuff like this.
Right.
Like, and of course the covers never have anything to do with what's on the tapes. That's how it always was. Right. So
right.
I would order these, you'd order these out of a magazine, and it has, these covers, then it would say what it is, Carcass Venezuela, Pro Shot Diver Down, This is just a sample of what I have. I've got like tons and tons of these things. Dallas Free Concert. There you go. But you look at it, that's 1980, that's 86, but the actual show is 91.
Yeah,
it's always
right.
like mixed up. This is Van Halen in Brazil, 83, 82. That's an 84 picture. That's 91. Okay.
Right. Right.
So it's 82, but it says and then you open it up and I've never seen a gold VHS tape before, but they're
Yeah. Right.
just the weirdest stuff. Like, what is this? Right? Anyway, so I've got like buckets of these things that I would, buy over the, over the years. Anyway, so I'm in New York. I'm in New York. It wasn't these particular ones, but it was like, like the one I was just telling you. Um, you know, thumbnail. Um, with all the promotional videos, which I had heard about for years but never saw, only dreamed. Man, there was a time where I could only dream of seeing the Pretty Woman video, you know, or
Yeah.
seeing live Super 8 from '79. You know all the stuff I'm talking about, right? And
Right.
it's like the worst quality. The quality was just awful,
Right.
right?
Right.
So for the 6 hour plane ride, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get home. Can't wait to get home. And I remember getting home, getting SFO San Francisco, going to El Cerrito. That's where I lived at the time. Getting home, putting that tape in, and just not believing what I'm seeing. The You Really Got Me video, Purdue Woman, Oakland videos,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Just like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm seeing this. And this will make you laugh too. When I first saw all this stuff, it was 1994.
Mm.
So I'm a kid compared to you, man.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
1994 is when I first saw all that stuff. But I knew about it, I knew about all that stuff, but
Yeah.
didn't see it though until then because of that's when I got that video. And then but the bootleg, collecting just kept going and going and going. You'd spend 20-25 bucks on one of those,
Let me
you know.
ask you this. Have you got that thing of bootlegs that Chad gave you? Is that nearby?
They're up there.
When you get a chance, look in it, or here's what do. One night, break them out.
Okay. I
Yeah.
have. I have before. I've showed them off, but yeah, they're spread out. I got some up there, and then I have a drawer there, and then what I really have though, man, is I have a box. I used to. We should be talking about this on Sunday. I
Mm.
have I've got a box of just I can't tell you how many cassette tapes of bootlegs stuff. I would trade bootlegs with this kid. This is back in 94, 95. This
Yeah.
somehow, I had an ad in a gold mine magazine looking for bootlegs or something, and this kid finds me. That's back when you give your phone number out, and he would call me all the time, like Johnny, I got this in. I got every time everything he would get, he would trade to me for something else.
Oh,
You
nice.
know, and
Yeah.
at the time, I had like every magazine you could think of, Van Halen on the cover.
Yeah.
In the mid '90s, I had everything, pretty much everything you could ever want. By that point, I had. You
Let
know.
me go get a couple of things. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Hang on.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Andrew, what are you doing? Do you want to jump in here real quick? I'll send you the thing, man. I don't know how long we're actually gonna go because it's for him. It's like after midnight. It's midnight, and we'll go for a little bit though. Andrew, what's your There you are. Yeah, here's the link if you want to jump in, man. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what time it is. That's you. All right. On Facebook, I just sent you the link in case you want to jump in case you're here. I'll be right back. Hey, Will,
Will, what's
dude,
happening?
were your ears burning, man? Oh my goodness. Oh man, that must be a recent one.
That's that's
The
one.
the
I don't know
pressing,
how recent. Yeah, the
the
pressing.
pressing. I mean,
Um, and of course, 81 Greensboro,
hmm I never
and
had either one of those pressings, but they must be more recent because I had everything back in the day. I had I can't tell you how many.
this
I had
is
so many of those.
two CDs. Um, Greensboro and Charlotte, 1984.
hmm
I guess they call it North Carolina, 1984. Um, yeah.
Wow.
And of course, I know you've got this probably, it's the last show of the last tour,
No, I
October
don't.
tour.
No, I
Yeah,
don't have that. Mm-mm.
yeah.
I don't have anything from the last tour. I just have the official one. I don't have any bootlegs
They got this
of
last
that.
show all over eBay.
Is it
Um,
soundboard?
no.
hmm But it's still probably pretty good, huh?
Oh yeah, yes,
With the
great sound.
technology today, it's you really can't go wrong with anything.
Yeah, nah, nah, it's good. And I mean, I got it because it's the last show, you know. Um,
hmm
but yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I've heard it.
Yeah.
It's on eBay, but or YouTube, but I don't have a copy of it. But the '82 Greensboro, I don't have it.
hmm
I hear it often. It's on YouTube, but yeah.
hmm
And supposedly, according to that, there is video of that show somewhere on this earth. Um,
Man,
we need to find that video. John Bill.
he might have it. He has a lot of stuff,
He doesn't have it.
actually.
I've already asked him. Yeah,
Oh.
he's looking though.
hmm
So, but
I mean,
yeah,
if the thing is anything that comes out or gets released will spread.
oh
and
yeah,
and that's the cool thing about what's going on now with with what I'm doing is and having the Facebook group with almost 40,000 people. Anything that happens, I hear about it. People tell me, Johnny. So it's cool. I've finally gotten to the point in my life where I don't have to look for anything. It comes to me.
yeah, yeah. Right,
Or I hear about it, or somebody tells me about it. You know.
right.
So that's it's cool. It's weird. It's a really weird. I never would have thought, when I was 15 years old, where I would be right now. you know
Yeah,
well, as far as Van Halen wise, and what I know and my experiences, like I wouldn't have believed that I ever would have met the man, you know and and just you know
well, years and years, I, there's no internet or anything, and I thought that. I mean, I knew it was a popular band, and they sold millions of albums, but I'm like, I've got to be the nerdiest Halen nut on the earth, and that's okay. But then um, here's the internet, and I meet guys like you, and I'm like, hey, I'm not alone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just it's crazy how technology has just see now nothing is shocking to anybody now. Now it's like it's normal, you know. Everything is normal now. Like, oh, you know, everybody's on to the next thing, you know. It's like, oh, that's cool. Next. The attention span now is just it's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah,
I mean, when we do these shows, you know, if you look, I don't know about your analytics, but excuse me, I'm burping. But you know, I'll do a 2 hour show, and my average watch time, my average viewer is 20 minutes. You know,
yeah. You got to engage them though. I mean,
so
I watch your shows from start, and Andrew's shows. They're you know, um, but
mhm.
my analytics are even less than that. And most are, but yeah,
According to my analytics, I should be doing 20-minute shows.
yeah,
You know, which is something I thought about doing. I thought about that a couple of few years back. I'm like, I told the guys, whoever was here at the time, I think Nesdal and Jay and Rob, I'm like, hey, I'm like, maybe we should be doing half an hour shows, you know? Forget these 2 hour shows. Let's do, my analytics are saying, 20 minutes is the average view time and we should just do like 30-minute shows from now on, you know? But the problem is that time goes by so fast I mean with the type of style of stuff that we do, half an hour is nothing.
yeah,
Nothing.
right,
We need at least a couple hours to really like Jay and I think we had a pretty good show tonight. I thought you
yeah,
know what we did tonight I thought was pretty good. I thought the flow was great. I thought the content was great. um and you know and
oh,
see and that's one of the reasons why we're live over here instead of over there, because if we do a great show they go live again, it's like, well, hey, I was watching this, now you're on again. Like, it confuses people. They're like, oh, if I want to jump on the next one, but it's like, I'm trying to grow the second channel over here, and it's you need watch time, so having an extra hour and a half over here, it's fine.
yeah,
Um and it's like an Easter egg. Anybody that discovers this, oh, they were live again, they're talking about cool stuff, oh, I'll check this out.
yeah, yeah,
um but yeah, I can't even, still can't believe that the technology of today, and although it's becoming normal, like this, everything's just normal now, and
yeah.
it's
It is. I mean, it's great in most ways, but it changed music and the music business. You know, um,
it changed everything.
yeah,
Our life is totally different now because of computers and iPhones and the internet, and the fact that we can all we can make your own, you can make your own platform. You can create your own show. You just need a camera, a microphone. You can build an audience, and it's not like in the old days where you had to have a studio. To record music, you had to go to a studio. You had to pay money for studio time, this and that. Now, I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can do everything yourself, you know, at home. If you want, you can get a pretty decent, sounding recording, if it's music. If you want to do your own show, podcast, your own, you know, I mean, it's not like the radio, but the radio is different. Where, well, it's there's similarities between, doing a YouTube show and a radio show and a podcast. There's certain things that uh you have some of there's some things that are similar, but as far as just going live and doing, see, I consider this a podcast. I've always considered these podcasts, even though it's video. It's the main goal in doing a YouTube show for me is the audio. The audio
Right.
has to be great. The content, you know, I've always looked at these shows from day one, where if you can just listen to them and not, if you can't see them, if you just listen to the audio and it's still good, it's still fine, then that's where you're at. That's you've won. It's all about audio to me, you know,
Yeah.
not just, the video is cool, you know, show stuff off, like, oh, look at this, um, but it's all about the audio. Always has been,
Let me
you
ask you
know.
this, Johnny. Who do you like? Is there any YouTube shows that you like to come up on your feed that you actually watch?
Hmm.
Uh, uh, for me, a couple of examples that I like the Jeremy White podcast. I don't know if you know who that kid
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I know him. I know Jeremy.
Oh, you know Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like his show. I like the guy Jason Green.
Um, I don't know. I don't know who
He
that is.
does basically the same thing Jeremy does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. He's got good shows too. Yeah. I like those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah,
That's cool. I mean, the YouTube stuff that I watch, it's not like what you would think. You've got all these guys within our group of people. Oh, we watch, this guitar show, this guitar show, this guitar show. I don't watch any of them. Well,
yeah,
yeah, there's a one or two that I watch, but the main stuff that I look at when I'm on YouTube is like vloggers, like live vlogging stuff, or like just live what's called IRL, which is like, you know, uh, going live with your phone and you remember when Mancuda and I walked up and down Hollywood Boulevard?
yeah, yeah.
That's the type of stuff that I watch.
Right,
I
right.
watch that type of stuff, and there's creators, or there's, YouTube, YouTubers that do that I like,
Yeah,
and there's been uh a lot of those people up and down that same street. So when Mancuda and I were walking up that street, like if you watch the video of us, I'm like, I know that place. Like I knew everywhere we were going.
yeah,
Not because I'd walked by there before, but because I'd seen it on YouTube so many times.
yeah.
I know
Right.
that McDonald's with the dinosaur, and I know that Hard Rock, with the
Yeah.
Neptune Kramer, and although I'd been there, but um, I watch different stuff. I watch a lot of different things.
Mancuda walked in the restaurant. It was like a Asian Thai place, and he asked the guy if he could have an application.
Hmm.
I want a job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the type of stuff I watch. You know IRL is what that is, and it used to be a lot bigger. It's still big now, but it's not as big. It was, um, but yeah.
Now, when is it? I know Michael Anthony said that he's going to be writing a book or is writing a book. Have you heard any news on that at all?
Mm-mm. No,
Um,
haven't.
yeah, I know that Steve Lynch is got a new book that's about to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this past year has been the time to do it, I guess.
Well, yeah, yeah. Um, Speaking of books, since Ed's passing in October, um, I think that in the next year, there's going to be one new Van Halen book that all of us are going to be talking about. Um,
Hmm.
Steve Rosen. Um,
Oh,
yeah. So I
man.
think,
I remember, for years, back before we knew him, just wondering, whatever happened to that book, because it said in the guitar world, it said, here's, a chapter, from the upcoming Edgar Van Halen biography, official. And,
right,
and, and you never saw it, you, you
yeah,
know, you know?
right.
Um, maybe was there, did he write, was there some sort of book?
There, it was
Like
never out.
a paper, was there a paperback?
No, there was never a Van Halen. He wrote one at that time, and Ed and him spoke about it, and Ed said, go for it, do your thing. And Steve talked with Valerie, talked with a bunch of people
Mm-hmm.
who helped compile the book, but it never happened. Um, and he still got that, but with Ed's passing and the fact that he's unearthed all these interview tapes that are just crazy good. Um, we talked about him writing this book a while now, and um, he's hard at work on it. So I would say in the next year, maybe two, you're going to see um, that. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I remember discovering his audios on YouTube like years ago.
yeah,
Before I lived here, like over 6 years ago. Um he put up one, or it was one. It was an audio from 79, I want to say.
yeah, right,
And Eddie's on there. He's playing a Strat. He's playing Steve's Strat, I guess. And he's like saying, "Oh, we've got a record coming out, Women Children First," and he's playing some licks. Or no, it might have been Van Halen 2. Anyway, I remember hearing that years ago and trying to get a hold of Steve because because there was a picture of him playing a guitar with Eddie. They're both at 5150 playing.
Yeah.
And
Right.
my buddy owns that guitar. And so I remember trying to get a hold of him. Hey, do you have any pictures, any other pictures of you playing that guitar? And he never responded to me because I think, at the time, like, well, send a message on, well, at the time you could send messages on YouTube. You can't anymore. I think they disabled that. It's not around anymore. YouTube used to have its own messaging system years
Right.
ago
Right.
where you could message other channels. I don't think you can anymore. But so I tried to get I sent him a message and I told my friend Michael, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get a hold of the guy that wrote these interviews, and because I saw a picture of him playing your guitar. And so we tried getting a hold of him. Um he never got back to me. Never did, you know. And then I'm buddies now with the guy that took that picture.
Yeah.
He calls me all the time, Glenn. He
Yeah.
calls me on the phone all the time. We talk all the time. He's an awesome dude. We want to do a video with him at his house. He wants me and Caleb to come to his house and do a video. He's going to show us all kinds of stuff. So we're working on that. Um, but it wasn't until just a couple months ago, where all of a sudden out of nowhere, there's this picture, and that's Eddie playing my friend's guitar. You know?
Michael, you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've played that guitar. You know? Michael flipped out. He couldn't believe it. He's like, finally, after all of these years. You know?
Yeah.
I mean that's just amazing.
And you're talking about the picture of Ed and Steve in chairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Because I saw that picture and I recognized the guitar just from the side of it. You can tell. There's stuff that gives it away. The size of the star in the horn,
Yeah. Right. Right.
and I had seen the guitar already in person, so I have all kinds of close up pictures of that guitar. You know, I my friend Michael, he let me take like tons and tons of pictures of it. Um, so I have like tons of like actual close up pictures of the thing. That's that same guitar right there. You know, um, just really cool. You know, um, like the star, like in the horn, like it's like oversized.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that gives it away. So when I saw the picture of Steve Rosen playing it, like I knew immediately. I'm like, that's Michael's guitar.
Yeah.
And but anyway, so uh
Uh oh.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Well,
I
I
have no idea.
I I I think I was right earlier about that neck. So this is the picture that he of an
Yeah.
hour ago.
Yeah.
Well, he must have heard us. He must have heard us talking. There it is.
There you go, man.
Yeah. Nice, Tommy.
Wow.
Yep. So Tom's making this. Tom's not doing the red, white, and black. Tommy's doing teal and pink and I guess black.
Mm-hmm. He showed
Um,
us the body. He showed us the
yeah,
body that day. Yeah.
yeah. I can't wait till it's done. You know, um, that's gonna be cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that neck. If I was getting one built, that would be the neck, the beak neck with the Kramer.
I have one. I have a beak neck. It's on my my first Kramer, my Focus 1000. Although
Oh,
I
nice.
think it's in a case. It's in a case up there, so it's not. Yeah, yeah, it's not around. But I do have one of those necks. I bought the neck. Uh, how many years ago was that now? 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I got on eBay, paid $300 for it,
yeah.
and the frets are jacked. Like it's not in good condition. And
Uh,
oh, that's a music craft. Oh, cool, man.
oh, nice, Tommy.
Cool. Um, yeah, yeah. So mine, it's not in good condition, but the feel of it, like it's the real deal, man. I had one years ago on a body that I used, and then like I've said, I used to build all these Kramers. I'd buy the parts off eBay, build up these guitars, play them, and then have to sell them. I have to get rid of them. So I would sell them. There's several that I wish I still had. You know, you know
Yeah.
that other neck, some other Kramers, um, but Music Craft, yeah. I know the guy from Music Craft, man. I should I should get a Music Craft neck.
I like that one behind you there on the stand. We talked about that one earlier. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's cool.
yeah,
It was cool.
sweet.
That was actually built by a guy. That was actually built by a guy, a professional luthier.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, yeah, it's a cool guitar. It's cool. But it hasn't been set up in years. None of my guitars have been professionally set up in years and years and years. You know,
is that guitar exact with the paint and everything, or almost exact?
the front is, the back is not.
Right.
That's why I have it, because it was going to be thrown in the trash.
Yeah,
The body and the neck were sitting on the floor in the closet, and he's like, "Hey, I've got. Do you want this?" And I'm like, "Sure, yeah, yeah." And then when I got it, I built it. I put it together.
yeah,
We're going on 6 years now, because I
yeah.
built it before I lived here in Santa Cruz, when I still lived in up in Walnut Creek.
Right.
Before, that's when we were doing these shows, but it was just like on a Saturday here and there. It wasn't until we started doing the actual scheduled shows where I lived here, down here.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
that's
It,
cool, Tom.
is there any timetable on you getting your neck back?
I would say soon. I would say pretty soon. It's gonna be professionally repaired, and it's gonna look like brand new. It's gonna look like totally brand new, and this is from the people that you would want to do that. So,
Yeah.
uh, uh, yeah, shh. um, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm
Oh, me
excited
too.
to get it back,
I want to
and
hear the
and
story. Everybody is going to want to hear the story. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. It'll make for great content and a whole episode of
it'll be
your
cool.
live stream too. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool, and I'm grateful, man, because they came to me. They came
Yeah,
they they
that's
came to
cool.
me. And I had other people. I had a number of people reach out to me
Yeah.
and say, Johnny, send me your neck. I'll fix it. I can
Yeah.
fix that. Send it. Send it to me. Some
Yeah.
people I didn't know, so it's like no.
Yeah. Right.
Some people I knew, you know. But when this guy reached out to me, I'm like, whatever you want, man. And I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
All right. Who's still in here? You in here, Andrew? Tom? Everybody say hi in the chat if you are. Let me ask you, Tommy, have you done any more um, painting on your body since last week? Let me let me show where that other one. Well, Tom, I only have the picture of that, and it's
Oh,
glaring.
that's that body, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You showed us another one last week, and I don't have it on my phone for some reason. I think you had it on your phone or just showed it on the air.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but that Kramer logo that Tom's got here, Johnny, it's the worn off
Mm-hmm.
one like he had at the US Festival.
Right. Right. My buddy took the picture that's in the Guitar World. The Steven Rosen 85 Life and Times of Edward Van Halen interview.
Yeah.
My buddy is the one that took all those pictures. The guy that calls me all the time. Just still just it's just so weird. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'll show you a couple pictures real quick. I haven't showed these on my main shows. Well, I've showed this one. Maybe. Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Okay, here's some cool pictures
Oh, cool.
right there. Selfie with Sammy at Costco. I'm actually see the guy behind him. That's one of his guys. I'm actually friends with him now. That dude.
Yeah.
We're actually friends. We actually he worked at Sammy had a restaurant up north, and my buddy would play there, and we would go and we'd hang out backstage. This other dude was there, and we were like hanging out. Sammy's dude in the back there. Anyway, he's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Local dude.
Right.
Here's a picture. I'm gonna crop out the guy that actually is in the picture. Somebody sent this to me. Okay. Yeah. British Electric. Yeah, Zipkin was with me at Costco. Yeah. There's video. Go to my main channel. Go to my main channel. Type in Sammy Hagar Costco. You'll come across three videos of us there. Yeah, Sammy was. He had a CD. He had a what was that CD called? He was
What
selling a
year
CD.
was it?
2013.
2013. Yeah.
He's like driving. He's like in a car.
Yeah. I forget the name
It
of
might be all acoustic music, maybe. Okay, so I cropped out the guy that's in this picture. Somebody sent this picture to me. They're like, Johnny, is that you? This is when I met Edward. Okay. But I just happened to be in the background on my phone when somebody was taking a selfie with him. So there's me standing in the back.
it.
There's me in
Yeah.
the back standing, and there's Edward getting a picture taken with somebody else, and you see me like in the background, like on my phone, just like standing there.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So somebody sent, there's somebody's like, Johnny, is that you? And I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Oh Lord.
You know, it's crazy, man. It's just like if you would have told 15-year-old me some of these experiences would happen, I'd be like, get out of here. You know,
And
it's amazing. It's amazing, man. Um,
you
I'll show.
just you just never know. As many times as I had a camera in my hands at a Van Halen concert and got great shots, the only time I get to meet Eddie, I don't have a camera. You know.
Yeah, and the thing is, when I met him, I had my phone. Actually, it was this phone right here. It was this phone. He's actually seen. He actually looked into this phone when I took the selfie. When I took some selfies with him, I showed them to him. So he's actually looked into the screen.
Nice.
And the picture that I have with him, Janie took of us. So Janie
Yeah.
has actually used this phone.
Yeah.
And she's awesome. She's awesome. She's a friend of mine now, and she's amazing. Um, but
Jambiel.
Jean-Pierre, Jean,
Jambiel.
Jean-Pierre, hey man, we're just hanging out. This is called a dinner stream, is what this is. Although I finished eating a long time ago. Let me show you this real quick, man. This is something not a lot of people know about this. I'm going to show it here because we're almost 2 hours into a video. No one's gonna rewatch this. I'll talk about this at some point on my show, but I guarantee you, none of you have seen this. None of you even know about this. Eddie built a guitar for a friend at one point, according to this. Although I don't know, maybe this could be fake. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows if this is real or not? I don't know if it's real, but I've had this for like years. I've had this for years and years and years. But according to somebody, Eddie built a guitar for a friend of his. Well, hang on. Let me look at something.
Jambiel in the house.
Okay. Well, okay, forget it. Forget. I don't know if this is. I'll off the air. I'll show you this. I don't. Not the more I look at this, I don't know if this is actually legit. It's just something. People send me stuff, and I'll show you something else. I'll show you something else here. I've got so many cool. Okay, here's a picture of at Fender. At Fender, they have a Wolfgang like on display, and it's just like a parts guitar. You know,
Right.
it's just like it's a Wolfgang. It's an actual guitar, but it's like not finished,
Yeah.
not finished, and they have that on. So it's probably like a just a prototype,
Right.
prototype Wolfgang guitar. And somebody sent me these pictures years ago. Somebody that had gone there. Um, and of course, I've been there. Let's see. I'll show you guys this. Here's a guitar probably none of you have seen. Another, Kramer, striped Kramer at like a Hard Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got tons of this stuff. Tons of this stuff because I love it. Right, John Beal? This is what I love. I love talking about this stuff and showing it. That other guitar I was just telling you about, I'll show off the air. I'll show it to you. But the more I look at it, I'm thinking, maybe it's not legit now. You know, off the air, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll
Okay.
show you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. John BL, we're still waiting on you to hop in our other show, new show. You have an open invitation.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'll let you know what happens as far as me, as far as Sunday night.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure exactly if I'll be there right away or at all.
Yeah.
Not sure this Sunday. Not sure. But either way,
Let us know. Yeah. Me, Bent Tom, Andrew, Kurt, and Brad. Good times. Good times. Hopefully
awesome,
you.
awesome. Yeah, and if it's cool, we can bring it over to my channel and do an episode. Um, like you know, talk about all the cool stuff.
Yeah, man.
Because I've been trying to invite some of these guys on for a long time, and they don't respond. They don't respond back to me. So, um,
Yeah, I'm really happy they'll be on the show this week. Um, yeah, so looking forward to it. Yeah,
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 yeah. Sounds like fun.
yeah, man.
Um, all right, let's do another 4 minutes. I know it's late where you are. It's
Oh yeah, gosh.
oh
Oh Lord, it's
it's
1:30 in the morning.
1:30 where you are.
I had no idea.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's only 10:30 here, but um we can go another couple or just go. Oh, but Music Therapy Laz is here now. Laz, hey man. Are you guys getting alerts? How do you guys know we're even on? Cuz I'm on a channel where the first 10 minutes of my previous video there was nobody even here when I was making my dinner. Like nobody was even. How do you guys know we're on? Is it the more people that jump in? Like we have 6 people watching us. Is it the more people that jump in, the more it gets in the like? Laz, how did you know we're on? John Beal, how did you know we were on? Did you just happen to scroll through? Oh my gosh, sorry. Or or did you get an alert?
On my feed,
How'd you
I've
even
got
know? How were you here?
I've
Yeah.
got a red light that comes up of all the whoever's live. So um, yeah, I saw Johnny Bean TV. I'm like, that's not his main channel. Um, yeah, clicked on, heard all this noise, pots and pans banging.
Yeah. Yeah, dinner was good. Although I'm looking forward to the popcorn. I've got Trader Joe's movie theater popcorn. I'm looking forward to busting into. Once
Nice.
we're done here, I'll watch, something sitting here. Um uh awesomes. Awesomes. Okay. Okay, we can call it. I know it's super late where Tony is and um
Yeah,
uh I don't have channel members over here, so I have nobody to thank. Although I do thank all of you for being members over there. Um
I think all of us here in the chat are members over there. Yeah, yeah.
except John Biel. Although John Biel has his own avatar. The Colonels, I need more Colonels. Although the truth is, John Biel, I need more, but at the same time, I when I take this beard off, the face is going to be so big. you know, it's going to be huge. My gut is like way bigger right now. uh,
We
oh, it's
love
still
John Biel.
yeah. We all love Jean Biel, but yeah, Colonels, it's delicious. It it is. Oh my gosh.
I haven't
Um.
had it
Um.
yet. I'm
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
I'm
It's
the last
amazing.
I'm the last one alive who hadn't. Um,
It's amazing. It's amazing, but I haven't been out exercising or jogging or walking as much as I should be the past few days. So my gut is noticeably getting bigger. I'm seeing it. You know,
I guess I look at things like Caleb
you're
does.
you're 185. Well,
It
wow. Not that that's
it
bad. If I was 185, I'd be in trouble. I'd be yelled at like you wouldn't believe.
it's one thing to drop $2.99 on a big bag of popcorn at the grocery store, but it's tough to justify 48 on popcorn, you know.
The problem is, once you try it, you'll be like, you can't stop. You can't. It's so good. It's
I know.
so
That's
freaking
what I keep
good,
hearing.
man. If freaking, can I swear on the channel?
Sure.
The shit fucking melts in your mouth, man. Like you wouldn't. Can I swear on my own channel? Yeah, you can't.
you're you're doing it.
Melts in your mouth, man. The kernels, it's unbelievable,
Yeah.
unbelievable, and so it's amazing. But at the same time, you know it's not great for you. It's not good at all. It's not good at all for you. Sorry, for saying that, but it's the truth. It's
Yeah.
something you want. Every once in a while. Is it?
Oh,
Um,
I know it's good. I'll get done with my show and then take care of mess around here and cut you on at midnight or so tomorrow night. And I look up and there's 8 guys eating popcorn all at once.
It's like all you hear is this is the applause, but it sounds like popcorn.
Yeah. Everybody's like this.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good, man. The freaking that Chicago mix,
Yeah.
the caramel corn and the cheddar cheese.
Yeah. Cheese and caramel.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Even just the cheese, just the cheddar cheese. It's so good. And my mouth is watering. It melts in your mouth, which not the Trader Joe's popcorn doesn't do that. But this stuff, because it's oily, it's very oily, the popcorn, so it's not great for you. You know,
Yeah.
it's not good. So
No,
you don't want it. You don't want it all the time. But hey, Han Solo, hey man. But it's good. And the problem is once you get into it, and if you're into the chocolates, once you get into that bag, you can't stop eating it. You have to you have to control yourself when it comes to that stuff.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, it's good. And the bags are like this.
Mm-hmm. And with the discount code, which is what? Oh no, there isn't one. That's Tessie Switch. With Tessie Switch, Johnny Bean 15. We don't have a code yet with kernels. A code
But
with a K.
if you mention you or Jay,
Yeah, they throw more portions, more bags into your box, and it turns. How did I do that? And it makes the box heavier. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so good. It really is so good, and I wish I had some now. I'll tell Jay. Blah, 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 blah. I'll tell Jay tomorrow to message them and say, hey, I'd like a box of this. I would like some. Although, like I said, you can't eat it all the time because you can't.
now
It's
you
not. It's
got
not.
yours a while back. Did you get the big box that had all the stuff in it?
What I had maybe 3 different bags of chocolate, and then which I gave away. I gave to a friend of mine, so I don't have any of it. And then I had I might I might have had a Chicago mix, which was therapy wants, music therapy lag. Watch the video from last night. We had a great time. And then there was like a spicy one. There was like a hot one, which again, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. 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 But you don't want to eat every day. You want to save, like the next time I get a box from them, it's going to be a Saturday night thing. Only Saturday nights you'll tune in. I'll be eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know it's 20 to 2 where you are. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. No, no worries. It's not a work night, so no
Uh,
worries. Yeah.
but hey, thank you so much for watching us, you guys. We've had a number of people in here
Yeah. Yeah.
tonight, and
Nice to see everybody.
yeah, this is just a chill, chill
Yeah.
stream
After show party.
after show party. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Um, I don't need to tell you guys. Tomorrow night's Friday night with John BL.
Yeah.
It'll be awesomes. And
Midnight.
yeah, midnight Eastern. Well, we see 11:59 p.m. Saturday night. Because it makes no sense, We're live, 9 p.m. Friday, 12 a.m. Saturday. It's kind of confusing,
Now you always mark your show with Mancuda as 8:05.
Yeah, yeah. I started doing that because he doesn't show up until 8:06. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of times Paul shows up. He's like, "Where's John?" Like he's not like, I don't know. We don't know where he is. So a lot of times those shows starts and it's like we don't know where the dude is, and then he pops up and there he is.
Yeah.
So and daily Vedas. That's right. Music therapy. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm doing the daily vlog on this channel apparently now. A year ago I did them on this channel, and then this last summer I did them on my main channel for members. So like Tony saw them, you had access to them. Music Therapy Laz had access. Ben Tom, anybody that's a channel member on my main channel had access to the last ones. The Vedas this time around, I'm doing them here on this channel. So every day there's gonna be something on this channel. And you guys got bonus today. This isn't considered a Veda, but you got 2 extra hours of content over here. So
Nice.
that's worth something.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Music therapy lag.
Music therapy lag. You may have just earned yourself a new nickname there, friend.
Music therapy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, content. That's right, Han Solo. Content. All right. I'm starting to feel bad because it's late where this guy is.
No worries.
I need some me time. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. There's no intros or outros because none of that exists over here.
Donna.
Yeah, there's none of that. If I want to, there's nothing. I could count us out because of what generically comes with StreamYard. All right, Johnny Bean TV, johnnybean.com. Don't hang up, Tony. Good night, everybody. See you guys tomorrow for John BL's Friday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
Countdown till the end. Good night. Man, that's making me dizzy. This is their generic intro thing, which I never use. I made my own. Good night.